Good evening, Mustang families, and thank you for joining us for our virtual back to school night. We'd like to welcome you and hope that you're able to garner a lot of information and learn about all the great things that are going on in your students' classrooms. So I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Greg Anderson. I'm the proud principal at Eleanor Roosevelt High School, and I would like to let my colleague introduce herself.
My name is Dr. Schwelt. I am the director of Eastville STEM Academy. If you recognize me, I'm coming from Ramirez Intermediate, where I was the principal for the last 6 years.
I'd also like to, without doing individual introductions, this is our 21-22 ERHS admin team. Our information can be found on the website. Your student is assigned to an assistant principal who will help them, and same thing with counselors as we go through by alphabet and or program. So you can find that information on our website to determine who your student's assistant principal is. So they're here to help and answer any questions that you or they might have.
If your child is in STEM, you can contact us directly, myself, Dr. Schwelt, or my dean, Mrs. Howell.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to jump right into the meat of things, and one of the things that we have been focused on here at Eleanor Roosevelt, particularly going into this year, is creating a culture of common language on our campus. And as many of you know who have been around, maybe other students or your students are now juniors or seniors, our motto and our vision here at ERHS is to constantly be the best at getting better. And one of the things that we've really chose to focus on is the best. And we wanted to define what we felt the best Mustangs are, with the key being best, of course. And some of that common language that we've created is having Mustangs that are balanced. So the B in balance is recognizing and regulating emotions, thoughts, and behaviors effectively in different environments. The E in best is for educated decision makers. Our Mustangs will make constructive and respectful choices about personal behavior. And our Mustangs, most importantly, are scholars. They're prepared and organized in order to actively and positively engage in learning. And finally, that T in best is that our Mustangs are team players. We maintain healthy relationships and show empathy among diverse groups and individuals. So our goal with that is to not only cover the academic side of things, but also the social, emotional, and student well-being parts, and being able to create that common language on campus where students will see it in classrooms, they'll hear it from us, they'll see it posted around campus. And we just want to create that as, being able to say, like, hey, are we being the best that we could possibly be? And continue to learn, grow, and strive to be the best versions of ourselves. Obviously, coming out of COVID, a lot of students and adults were all kind of in different places that had different experiences. So we really wanted to focus on these things to be able to help students, no matter what the situation is and no matter what the circumstances are, really focus on being the best version of themselves and the best versions of ourselves as staff members to be able to support your students. So you'll start to see more and more of the best around campus, and hopefully have your kids start to be able to tell you what it stands for and what it means. The more we're able to kind of integrate that into our culture and our conversations with students.
So we have office hours here at Roosevelt in order to help us be the best at getting better. We know as adults that there are things we're not good at the first time we try them, and students is the same. So we have built within the week 2 days where students can get assistance from their teachers on things that they might be struggling with, or they might need extra time doing because they're in the middle of a big project, etc. So office hours happen on Thursdays and Fridays. They can make up work, they can redo things, they can catch up, get extra help, etc. They do need to plan ahead. They need to check what the teacher is offering by Wednesday, and there's a place for them to do that online, and there's QR codes around campus for them to check that. And they need to decide where they're going, because sometimes things fill up fast, and they need to make sure they know where they're going and they get there fast. So it's a great opportunity for students to get extra support and still have time to be in sports and clubs and all that kind of stuff after school.
All right. One of the things that we view here at Eleanor Roosevelt is crucial to student success is for kids to make connections and to get involved with things. And one of the ways, many of the ways to do that is to get involved with kids who have similar interests to them, right? So we encourage kids to join a club. Earlier today, we had a club rush at lunch where we had booths set up all over the interior part of our quad for kids to walk around, see many of the things that we offer, many of the opportunities that we have. I believe we have over 60 clubs on our campus right now, and so there's opportunities. And if your student is interested in starting something that we don't have, we're always open to that. They walk around, talk to some of their trusted teachers and try to work on getting an advisor, and then they can file paperwork to go ahead and start a club. So there's all sorts of different types of clubs on our campus that there's sure to be one to appeal to your students' interests. So research shows that students who are involved in things outside of the classroom in school do better in school, in classes. They get better grades, behavior is better, all of those things. So we highly recommend talking to your student about getting involved. We have information on our website as far as a list of all of our clubs with advisors that kids can get involved in. I encourage you to sit down with your kid and look at those things and find something that they might be interested in. And also we will have this posted around campus where kids can scan a QR code to see the codes that are available to them. So get them involved and encourage them to get involved. I promise you it'll be well worth their while, and it will just help them overall be a better student, be the best version of themselves. We also have extracurricular activities through athletics. And again, on our website, you can find a lot of information about our web or about our sports available. So I encourage students to get involved, find a sport that interests them if that's something that they are interested in. And if they have any questions, they can come up to our athletics office. Aaron Shires, Mr. Shires is our athletic director, and he's always happy to answer any questions that kids might have about tryouts. He can point them in the right direction about going and talking to a coach. There's just a lot of opportunities. We have close to 1,500 student athletes on our campus, so a huge portion of our student body are involved in athletics, and it's a great way for them to get involved and really kind of create a circle of friends that they have outside of the classroom and many times outside of school that strengthens those bonds and helps them when they're in school. So get involved with clubs, sports, any activities that we have on campus. It's just a great thing for kids to be able to get involved, and it enhances their school experience, their high school experience. And now that we're back on campus and able to do these things, it's super important for kids to get involved.
Now the instructions for tonight. First up, we have our fabulous counselors who want to talk to you about some super important things. After that, it is getting into teachers' classrooms. And of course, that's going to be virtual this year, unfortunately. But 6 o'clock is the start of first period. You'll have 10 minutes in every period and 5 minutes in between, kind of like a passing period, long enough to find the Zoom for the next class period you need to go to. You should be able to find the students' Zoom codes in the student Google Classrooms. They might have also added it to either a piece of paper or maybe even their digital planner. So it's nicely organized for you. So you just click it on it. If you have any trouble finding the Zoom codes for your students' classrooms, please contact us. You can just email erhsadmin@cnusd.k12.ca.us. And we are sitting by our computers to help give you the links of anywhere you need to go. The key thing to remember is that it would help if you went in the order that the students' classes are, because some of our teachers teach multiple subjects. So we don't want you in a classroom saying, I thought this was chemistry, but it sounds a lot like anatomy, because that doesn't help you too much. So we hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining us. Have a great night. And thanks for helping us work with our students on being the best at getting better. Have a great night.
Hi, everyone. We are your school counseling team. School counselors help with social, emotional, college career, and academic success. We are here to support your student at being the best at getting better. My name is Ms. Grijalva, and I am one of the intervention counselors here Tuesday and Wednesday. We also have another intervention counselor, Mrs. Sarah Gonzalez, who is here Monday through Friday to support your student. You can feel free to reach out to any of us. We're here to help your student. We would love to help. And now I'm going to turn it over to our amazing school counseling team.
Hi, I'm Mr. Sanchez. I serve students in the Alpha A through BO and the Puente program. So if you're in Puente, I'm your counselor. I'm up in the front office in office A104.
My name is Mrs. Marshall, and I am one of the AVID counselors, students' last names A through L. I am located in the AVID hallway, which is in the B building upstairs.
Hi, I'm Linda Spencer. I service the students with the last names BR and AVID students with the last names N through Z. And I'm also in the B upstairs office in B235.
Hi, my name is Chris Dias, and I assist students with last names letters BU to FA, and I am located in the downstairs B building, B116.
Hi, I'm Stacy Farwell, and my caseload is FE through JE, and my office is in the B downstairs building and room B116.
Hi, I'm Miss Kelly, and I serve students with the last name JH through McGuire. I'm located in the F downstairs building in F132.
I'm Rachel Hellickson. I work with students' last name MCK through PO, and I'm also in the F downstairs guidance building.
Hello, I am Peter Nelson. I'm the counselor for the last names that start with PR through SR, and I'm located in the F upstairs office, room F221.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Matthews, and I serve the last names ST through Z and Demoja, and I'm upstairs in F building 221.
Hi, I'm Caroline Cabal, and I work with STEM students whose last names start with A through LI, and I'm in the STEM Counseling Center. Hi, I'm Mrs. Castanon, and I work with STEM students, last names LL2Z, and I am also in the STEM building. We want to say thank you to all of you for joining us tonight, and also remind you that if you need our contact information, you can find it on our Roosevelt website under the Counseling tab. Thank you guys, and you have a good one.